Howdy yo, it's Rob and Susie, which you met on top of the roof in my previous video. So I'll just move on to sharing my terrible mess with you. You're very welcome. You'll see a lot of it in my videos. I just hate the game or whatever. And ta-ta-ta-ta, this is my pride and direct proof that somebody with very little or no building skills can reconstruct this ancient fireplace that collapsed completely. There was no entrance, and inside, when I dug it out, there was just a huge hole that could fit in a couple of people, if you're into people baking business like some governments used to be. Yeah, I brought a lot of bricks, and then I used clay from the nearby hill as a mortar. So the bricks was about 200 kilos bringing that stuff through the hills. Was quite heavy, but yeah, whatever. Some more nasty mess that I'm embarrassed about now. Power tools charging. I have enough electricity for that, and this little fridge that turns sun into ice cubes, and I can have some iced coffee or mango margaritas or whatever. Gas bottle not needed, but I bring it from civilization before it will collapse. And the top door has been reconstructed, almost. The bottom door needs filling in and painting, and it will be reconstructed also. It was just a couple of boards hanging. It would have been much easier to build new door than reconstructing this ancient stuff. Whatever you can see here did not exist before. It doesn't look like it's been built last year, but after the rain. But yeah, well, there was a huge tree here covering this door. I didn't know there was an entrance here for a couple of months. That's how aggressive the jungle takeover was. There was a tree growing into the building. Those poles you can see sticking out, they're waiting for connecting and will give me some nice shade in the summer and protection from rain in the winter. This floor has been moved to create an angle so the water flows, draining out of here. When I moved in, there was just a big puddle in the middle, nothing else. There will be some vines planted, loads of herbs, so the bugs stay off. Well, at least it will help. The bugs don't like mint, and then loads of herbs they don't like. So I'll plant all of them. And you can see some mint here and parsley on the right. So yeah, this floor, this path needs final touch. There's concrete underneath it, and I brought some soil, but I forgot to build an edge, so the soil just keeps sliding. And the plan is to put some green stuff into this grayness of concrete between the tiles. Here's the mint and parsley again. Some more flower pots everywhere with lots of seeds, and here's some cabbage flower. Did you know cabbage came from flowers and seeds, not from shops? And here's a coriander, or cilantro if you prefer. This is washing station, summer washing station. Compost. I bring it from the forest. There's lots of noble mountain oak around here, which is great firewood building material, and also gives great rich soil. So thanks, Pachamama. I'm just spinning around now, so don't get dizzy. There's a hose connected to a stream 400 meters up the hill in the jungle. I'll show you at some point. There's lots of beautiful places with pure nature that I would like to show you. You're gonna love it. And you can see bottles lying around. They just keep showing up. Could be connected with the fact that I'm a beer enthusiast, but yeah, I don't know. I use them as bricks. They're really good. And here's a wall constructed last year to keep the building from sliding, from tipping to the left. And unfinished fireplace that needs some clay in the middle and some final touch. cosmetics. There was nothing here. There was this bench, I built it. This pond, even though it looks terrible now after winter, it just needs some finishing touch, and I will make a nice waterfall here, giving soothing sounds of water. Here I'm building a path to the garden, which has been heavily invaded by the nature with disregard to NAP. Yeah, that's what you get. Water, sun, nature takes over. You know, what can you do? Well, one thing you can do is build path like this to access your plants and keep the weeds away from invading your food. And then the wall will hold this terrace from collapsing onto the plants. This little garden has about 5 levels, so I will need to continue with the wall and the path, and that's what I'm doing here. There's already some cauliflower and a few other things growing here, but you cannot see them really. They're tiny. I transplanted them recently from the pots. Well, life here is just happening on terraces, as you can see. Some crazy people and their donkeys died to move the mountains and create terraces, but more about them later. Right there you could have seen, maybe you've noticed, there was a floor from the shower. That's a summer shower or winter shower if you're into Moors kind of stuff. You wanna get cold, you like it. I like it sometime. There's another pot with seeds next to this beautiful seat. And the unforgettable view. Well, you've seen this already. This is the little house available for anyone who would like to help me. It might be you. Never know. So, thanks again, guys, for your support, for your time. I hope you will share, like it, click it, re-steam it, upvote it, whatever you can do to support the project. I would really appreciate it. And I love you guys. So, peace, love, and anarchy.